Oh, Leos. Well, let me just say, Leos last week sucked royally, so let's hope this week's better, much better. 2020 Climax, make sure that you purchase it now. It's live on 10/22 of 20 when the sun's coming into Scorpio. Literally, I will be doing the show. Boop. That's going to reveal so much. Make sure it's a special video. Go to the paid video section on highvibe.tv, and then, of course, once you purchase it, you can watch it on any of the apps, which are listed down below. All right. Leo, let's hope we got a better reading than last week. Two of Pentacles reversed. Well, looks like you're done juggling around right now and the kind of worlds that you want out of people and relationships. You're over juggling, or you're over people who juggle too. So this is good. This is definitely feeling in a much more solid space. Definitely with all this Capricorn energy and Venus in the second house and Virgo, it's like definitely wanting much more of a, not a jump around energy or people who jump around, or you know, maybe you've been jumping around in your own life trying to figure out things. I know I've been working a lot and trying to balance personal life and work. So there's a lot with that. But I think that there's a calmer energy of that happening this week. The challenge is the transmutation week. So, you know, things are going to come around that are finally going to stable out, but then it's like going to change, of course, because once the juggling stops, it changes the whole energy. And transmutation is like going much deeper. This is like removing the skin too of the old snake, right? And like coming into the new. And transmutation also does with going in really deep. So, you know, it's like the challenge can be that, you know, you got to go in really deep, or somebody might not want to go as deep as you. You're very intense. The Scorpio season is about the fourth house of emotions for Leo. So it's definitely going to be a very intense emotional transformational week. And it's about whether or not that aligns or not. And the overall here is the Fool card. So it's about going to have a good time, not taking things so serious. I think that maybe the reason why you've been juggling things is you've been taking it too seriously. Maybe the transmutation is to just go enjoy the life, that you don't need to have everything figured out, and it will, naturally the universe will figure it out. The way to help you get through the transmutation process is the Empress. Yeah, so somebody who knows their worth, value, and is quality, that actually is on the throne of love and understands love and nurturing energy, that also wants to accept love. And that maybe is what you're transmuting, is that maybe you don't feel like there is anybody else out there that wants to transmute the depths and hold the depths the same way that you do. That's a beautiful card to come in there for that. We got the Queen of Swords in reverse. So I think that you're coming into this week not knowing any direction where things are going. I mean, the Queen of Swords definitely knows where she's going. Of course, this is the Vampir's deck, which is my favorite. I mean, she's sharpening her sword on her own hand to squirt blood. She definitely knows where she's going. And we have a reversal here with the Two of Pentacles. So I would say that it's kind of like coming out of a juggling and going, okay, I know what I want, but then now it's like getting much more powerfully in a driving area and specific zone. So, but this is a very contradicting reading with the Fool card too. Because it's almost like you don't need to know everything, but you at least need to know, now that you're not juggling life or other people are juggling. I think this is about not putting pressure on yourself to exactly figure it all out. That maybe you've been over trying to have everything understood. I think that this is just getting back to just transmuting into seeing who shows up, wants to be the queen with the king, or wants to be the king with you, for you being the queen. We did get the Temperance card in reversed here with the Fool. So it's almost like things that don't naturally fit would be stupid to get into. So if you're trying to force a relationship, or you're trying to force somebody and they're not responding, or it just feels like, you know, it's not a natural way of connecting and coming together, and it doesn't feel right to you, then you'd be stupid. The Fool then would be dumb. And I think that maybe you felt stupid that you've tried some unnatural places of maybe soul or just ways, or your partner might be going through something and you don't know how to deal with it and it doesn't feel natural to you. I think that this is transmutating and trying to find the ultimate that knows how to understand that depth and be willing to go through that evolutionary process of deep transformation with you. The overall for Leos this week is, wow, Page of Wands is definitely, look at that. Hey, bitch, woo. This is definitely getting the hot calls and getting the hot messages from people that want to do this with you. And the Capricorn card. So how interesting with that? People that understand the long term, they understand where they're going, and they also have authority in themselves. So it's like, I think that that's what it is. I think that you've been dealing with people that don't know how to have inner authority. They also don't have a place in life fully that they know where they're going, and that needs to stop, because that's kept you juggling things, because you're looking for the ultimate that can do it. And especially with these transits and the sun coming in the fourth house, you're looking for the deep, real emotional foundation to hold the great, wild career stuff that's going on in your life, Leo. So if your partner doesn't know where they're going and they're not established, I just dropped, but it went all the way to the, hold on. Leo's definitely gonna have a weird week.
Getting that weird week, but I think there is some good message that's coming. I think that, if those Leos are open, that's including myself too, Leo rising, Leo moon, baby. If we're opening to that kind of new adventure, if we're opening to see individuals who they are, seeing there for their fucking bullshit and saying no, not up in here, seeing for their goodness and saying, yeah, I'm gonna give it a chance. I think that we have the potential of having some love come and meander on into our lives.
Yeah, and this has to deal with work, career, like people who've got their shit together. Because if people don't have their shit together, then being a Leo, it's like, I can inspire you as much as I can, but if you don't know how to do that within yourself, then fuck.
Ain't nobody talking about that. We ain't no charity cases here. No charity cases.
No. South Node in Leo in the second house. So this is kind of interesting. This is about connecting to people that want to go deep instead of surface. Because, it might look pop and nice on the surface. Leo, second house, South Node. Might look good, might look pretty. But the real prettiness, the real edge and connection is in the power of the depth and into the much more personal and more private, more intense, and even sexual spaces. That's the only way to transmute anyway. So this week, don't focus on the outside as much as the inside. In the partners or even in your own love life right now. I think that the attraction as well, if you want, it's learning to attract through the connection, not through how you look, but actually through who you are and what you expose within yourself. Mm-hmm. And no, not expose like going down the street and just flashing people.
Yeah, don't be catching any cases here.
Well, I'm trying to think who was the last celebrity who got caught walking out.
That reporter today, we were just talking about that.
Oh, that's true. What, he was on a Zoom call and he whipped out his you-know-what?
Yeah. Yep. Don't do that.
But I just want to ask you, because
I think maybe
you're a Scorpio
and he stood up.
Like you used to do that?
What?
What did you say?
I said maybe he had it out and he stood up.
That's even creepier to me.
You just zoom in with no shorts on?
What is he doing underneath the camera level? Like, people can't see what I'm doing under here. Like right now I could be doing, like, having my phone or something, or I could be have a drink, whatever, right? But if I had my pants off and I stood up, you know what I mean? Like, it was like, hey everyone, is that what he did? Is there, I don't want to even see the video if there's a video of it.
I'm sure there is video, but
I
heard about it
fucking
on the radio
disgusting.
Today. So they painted a picture.
What, like a picture, like somebody paints portraits for in the courts, like of the jury and all that stuff. Like, what's that going to be like now in the future of this world that they're trying to push on us? Like, okay, so in the court, it's just an image of a television with the person scribbled and the judge with the fucking scribbled video, and they're talking video to video, and then there's a video of the bailiff. Yep. Hey, make sure you keep your Zoom on.
Pretty much. Keep those pants on.
Whoa!